Okay, so you just landed in Bangkok.
You're feeling that energy.
The smells are hitting you.
And you are so ready to dive into all the incredible street food, but
Yeah, but...
you've got limited time.
Right.
Where do you even begin?
Where do you even begin?
That's the question, right?
Well, I'll tell you where.
Okay.
Terminal 21.
Okay, it's a shopping mall. I get it, but why? Why Terminal 21?
Because it's not your average shopping mall.
Okay.
Each floor is themed like a different city.
Ooh.
You can go from Paris
Okay.
to Tokyo,
I love it.
all in one place.
That's so cool.
And it's like a greatest hits of Bangkok street food all under one roof.
Okay, so no endless wandering in the heat trying to find the best spots. I love that.
Exactly. It's street food, but elevated.
Okay.
And plus, let's be honest, it's air-conditioned.
Okay, in Bangkok, that's important.
Lifesaver.
Okay, I am sold. Terminal 21 is the place to be.
Yes.
But with so many options, where do we even start?
Don't worry, we've got a plan.
We're going to take you to the must-try spots in Terminal 21.
All right, I'm ready. Let's eat. First stop.
Our first stop
Yes.
is on the Caribbean-themed floor.
Ooh, Caribbean in Bangkok. Love it.
I know, right? And you're going to find soy polo fried chicken.
Okay, fried chicken, I'm listening.
But don't let the name fool you.
Okay.
This place is Thai through and through.
Okay.
Their Gai Tod Hat Yai is next level.
Gai Tod Hat, yeah. All right, break that down for me. What is it?
So it's a southern Thailand specialty.
Okay.
It's crispy fried chicken,
Mm-hmm.
but it has a twist.
Okay.
The marinade uses turmeric and fish sauce.
Interesting.
It gives it that like gorgeous golden color
I bet.
and a depth of flavor that's just out of this world.
Okay.
You get it with sticky rice
Yum.
and a dipping sauce that's like the perfect balance of sweet, sour, spicy, and salty.
Okay, I always thought fried chicken was kind of universal.
Oh, no.
You're telling me there are regional variations within Thailand?
Absolutely. And honestly, this is just the beginning.
Okay.
Every region in Thailand has its own unique culinary traditions and specialties.
Fascinating. So much to explore.
I know.
Okay, so we've devoured some amazing fried chicken.
Yes.
Where's our Terminal 21 food adventure take us next?
All right, let's jump over to the San Francisco Pier,
Okay.
where Ban Somtum awaits.
Ban Somtum.
Okay, and you mentioned wanting to experience the regional diversity, so
Yes.
this is the spot.
Okay. Lay it on to me.
All right, so Ban Somtum specializes in Aisan food,
Okay.
which is from the northeast region of Thailand.
Okay, Eisen.
And you have to try their Som Tam,
Somtam. Okay, now remind me, what's Somtam again?
green papaya salad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the chilies and... Is the fish sauce in there?
Yes, but it's so much more than just the ingredients.
Okay.
It's all about the process.
Okay.
They pound everything together with a mortar and pestle,
Okay.
which releases all those incredible flavors.
Okay, I have to admit, sometimes those mortar and pestle dishes a little too chunky for me.
Not this one.
Okay.
The pounding creates this amazing balance of crunchy and tender.
All right.
And the flavors, oh my goodness.
Okay.
They are bold, they are vibrant, that perfect mix of sour, salty, spicy, and just a hint of sweetness.
I'm sold. You had me at papaya.
Okay.
But you mentioned spicy.
Yes.
Any advice for someone with, let's say, a delicate palate?
Don't worry.
Okay.
You can always request your Somtam Nit Noi,
Nit Noi.
which means just a little bit spicy.
Oh, like
that way you
red.
still get the flavor
Okay, good tip.
without setting your mouth on fire.
Feeling adventurous? My stomach is rumbling. Where to next?
Next, teleporting to Rome
Okay.
for a sensory overload at May Katie's.
McCabe's, all right.
You will smell their smoky woke
Oh.
before you even see their stall.
I'm intrigued. What kind of noodle magic are we talking about here?
Their Pad See Ew
Okay.
is legendary.
Okay.
Wide, flat rice noodles,
Wow.
stir-fried with soy sauce, Chinese broccoli, and your choice of meat or tofu.
Okay, so smoky, savory.
Yes.
Utterly satisfying.
Got it.
Okay, Pad See Ew.
Yeah.
Got it. But you mentioned smoky woke.
Yeah,
Does that
yeah.
mean it's cooked over fire?
Yes. It's part of what gives it that unique flavor.
Okay.
And it's cooked fresh to order. So you see the flames licking the woke, you smell all those ingredients, feel the heat
Wow.
as they toss those noodles.
I love that. It's an experience.
Yes.
It's like dinner and a show.
Absolutely.
Okay. So Pad See Ew, that's a great example of what the Chinese influence on Thai cuisine.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
It's believed to have been brought to Thailand by Chinese immigrants
Okay.
and has become a total staple.
Yeah. So we're seeing this cultural exchange woven throughout Thai cuisine.
Exactly.
I remember you mentioned Asian food having some Lao influence, too.
Yes, you're right. Thai cuisine is like a beautiful tapestry woven from different cultures and traditions,
I love that.
and it's constantly evolving and adapting.
That's what makes it exciting.
Hmm.
Okay, before we move on, any tips for navigating the ordering process? It can be kind of intimidating, right?
Don't worry, it's surprisingly easy. Most places have pictures on the menus. You can just point and smile.
I love that. Point and smile. It's a universal language.
Right. And even if there's a little bit of a language barrier, Thai people are so welcoming.
Yeah.
So friendly.
They'll appreciate the effort.
They do.
Okay, good to know. And if all else fails, I've heard a little charades goes a long way.
Exactly. You got it.
Okay, excellent. All right, I'm ready for the next stop
Okay.
on this Terminal 21 food adventure. Where are we headed?
So you mentioned you have a bit of a sweet tooth.
I do.
So let's take a little detour to Istanbul.
Oh, dessert break. I'm all ears.
All right. Fruit Day.
Okay.
It is a paradise
Okay.
for fruit lovers.
Okay.
Because Thai fruit is something else.
I've heard stories about these exotic fruits.
It is. The variety, the sweetness, the colors, the vibrancy.
What can we expect to find at Fruit Day?
So you'll find the classics.
Yeah.
Mangoes.
Okay, love a good mango.
Pineapples. Watermelons.
All right.
All bursting with flavor.
Not bad.
But then you've got the more exotic offerings.
Oh, durian.
Durian. That's the one with the, shall we say, pungent aroma.
You got it.
Okay.
Known as the king of fruits in Southeast Asia.
Right.
But it's definitely an acquired taste.
Okay.
Some people love it. Some people can't stand to be in the same room.
I think I gotta brave it and see what camp I fall into.
You got to try it.
But even if durian isn't my thing, I'm guessing Fruit Day will have other options.
They do. They've got these amazing fruit platters.
Oh.
That are visually stunning, perfect for sharing.
I love to share.
Right. And their smoothies and juices.
Okay.
So refreshing, especially after a spicy meal.
Okay. I'm getting thirsty thinking about it. All right. Our sweet tooth is satisfied for now. Let's get back to the savory side of Terminal 21, where we headed next. Let's journey back to Tokyo.
Back to Tokyo.
Yes.
Okay.
For a hidden gem that might surprise you.
Oh, Sushi Den.
Sushi in Thailand. Okay, I'm intrigued, but is it any good?
It's fantastic.
Okay.
And it's a testament to Bangkok's diverse culinary scene and its openness to global flavors.
Right.
So, Sushi Den is a haven for sushi lovers.
Okay.
Fresh seafood, flown in daily.
Wow.
Chefs who are masters at their craft.
Okay, you convinced me. We're going for sushi. And I'm guessing it's probably a nice little break from all the spice we've been having, too.
It is. It's a good way to balance out the flavors.
Okay.
And experience a different side of Bangkok's culinary landscape.
Okay, love that. So we've had Thai, we've had Japanese. What else does Terminal 21 have in store for us?
For our next stop, let's head to the London floor for a taste of something simple yet incredibly satisfying.
Simplicity sometimes is the best.
It is.
Especially when you're traveling and trying so many new things. What are we having?
Hainanese chicken rice.
I know. The name might not sound very exciting.
Yeah.
But trust me, this dish is all about subtlety and perfectly executed flavors.
Okay, you have my attention.
Okay.
Tell me more about this Hainanese chicken rice.
All right, so another dish reflecting the Chinese influence on Thai cuisine.
Okay.
Chicken is poached to tender perfection.
I'm listening.
The rice is cooked in chicken broth and infused with ginger and garlic.
Okay.
And it's served with the selection of dipping sauces.
It sounds so simple, yet so delicious.
It is.
It's probably a good option for a lighter meal.
Yes.
After all the fried chicken and noodles we've had.
Exactly. Light, refreshing, and incredibly flavorful.
Okay.
And it's a great example of how sometimes the simplest dishes are the most memorable.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm loving the variety we're experiencing in this Terminal 21 food tour.
Yes.
Where are we headed next?
Okay, let's take a trip back to San Francisco.
Back to San Francisco. Didn't we already try the Somcam there?
We did, but San Francisco Pier has more to offer. This time, we're going to Rod D. Dead
Right.
to try their legendary boat noodles.
Boat noodles. Okay, now I'm really curious what makes them so special.
So boat noodles get their name from their origins.
Okay.
They were traditionally sold from boats
Oh, wow.
along Bangkok's canals.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're typically served in these small bowls filled with a rich, intensely flavored broth and topped with your choice of meat, noodles, and herbs.
Small bowls, you say?
Yeah.
Is that because the portions are tiny?
That's part of the charm.
Okay.
The small bowls allow you to try different variations and flavors without getting too full.
Okay.
Plus, it's fun to see how many bowls you can stack up.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a challenge I'm willing to accept. What kind of flavors can we expect from these boat noodles?
All right, so the broths are usually pork or beef-based,
Okay.
often with a bit of blood added
Oh, okay.
for richness and depth.
All right.
And don't forget the toppings. You can customize your bowl with chilies, lime juice, fish sauce, bean sprouts. The possibilities are endless.
Blood in the broth, huh? That's definitely adventurous.
It is.
I'm a little hesitant, but also intrigued.
I know it might sound intimidating, but trust me, it's delicious.
Okay.
Adds a subtle, savory depth to the broth.
All right, you've convinced me. I'm willing to step outside my comfort zone and try it.
Yes.
And if I don't like it, well, at least I can say I tried it.
That's the spirit.
All right, we're nearing the end of our Terminal 21 food marathon.
I know. I can't believe it.
Where are we headed for our final stop?
Let's end on a high note.
Okay.
A touch of elegance.
All right.
We're going back to Paris to Audrey Cafe and Bistro.
Ooh, a Parisian bistro. Is this going to break the bank?
No, not at all.
Okay.
While it's slightly more upscale than the other places we visited,
Yeah.
it's still incredibly affordable.
Good.
And their Tom Yum Goong
Okay.
is the perfect grand finale.
Tom Yum Goong. Okay, now remind me, what is that again?
Classic Thai hot and sour soup.
Oh, yes.
And Audrey Cafe and Bistro does an exceptional version.
Okay.
It's a symphony of flavors.
Okay.
Lemongrass, galangal, kaffir lime leaves, chilies, all perfectly balanced in a fragrant, tangy broth.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Okay, I'm sold. Hot and sour soup to end a food marathon.
Yes.
What could be better?
And they usually serve it with plump prawns,
Okay.
making it a truly satisfying and luxurious experience.
All right, I'm officially starving and ready to dive in. But before we do, any final tips for navigating Terminal 21, making the most of our food adventure?
Absolutely.
Right.
Timing is key.
Oh,
Try to avoid peak meal times,
yeah,
especially at the more popular stalls.
makes sense.
It can get pretty crowded.
I can imagine. Especially like lunchtime must be a madhouse.
Absolutely. So if you can, go during those off-peak hours.
Okay, good tip.
And another tip, pace yourself.
Okay.
The portions at Terminal 21 are generally quite generous.
Yeah.
So don't feel like you have to finish everything.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
It's easy to get carried away when everything looks so delicious.
It is. And most importantly, have fun.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Yeah.
Ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Interact with the vendors. Food is a universal language.
Yes, it is.
It's a great way to connect with a new culture.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
but this feels like just the beginning of our Bangkok food journey.
It is. Terminal 21 is a great starting point, but there's so much more to explore in the city.
Okay, so where do we go from here? What other culinary adventures await us in Bangkok?
Well, that is what we'll be diving into next. We're going to be venturing beyond the walls of Terminal 21
Oh, excited.
and exploring some of the other must-try food experiences in Bangkok.
Okay, I can't wait.
Me too.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so we crushed Terminal 21.
Like champs.
Our case buds are happy, but I know the adventure doesn't end there.
Oh, no. Terminal 21, fantastic intro, just
Yeah.
a glimpse into the vast culinary landscape of Bangkok.
So where are we headed next on our Bangkok food adventure?
Let's step back in time
Ooh, I like it.
and explore Yacht,
Yacht. Okay.
Bangkok's Chinatown.
Chinatown. Okay, I've heard it's a must-visit for any food lover. What makes Yacht so special?
It's a melting pot of cultures and flavors.
Okay.
Chinese culinary traditions have blended with Thai ingredients and cooking styles
Okay.
over centuries.
So we're talking about fusion of flavors,
Absolutely.
a mix of Thai and Chinese influences.
Yeah.
What kind of dishes should we be on the lookout for in Yacht?
Ooh, keep your eyes peeled for oyster omelets.
Oyster omelets. Okay.
Savory delight.
I'm listening.
Plump oysters cooked in a crispy egg batter.
All right. What else?
You've got to try the barbecued meats.
Okay. I'm always down for some barbecue.
From succulent roast duck to smoky char siu pork,
Right.
each with its own marinade and flavor profile.
Okay.
And don't miss out on those Chinese-influenced Thai dishes.
Okay, like
Like Khao Man Gai.
Khao Man Gai.
Yeah.
Now, didn't you mention that earlier at Terminal 21? It's like the Hainanese chicken rice.
Exactly. It's a testament to how food travels and evolves across cultures.
I love that.
So the base dish is similar, but the Thai version often has those additional flavors.
Okay.
Ginger, garlic, pandan leaves, in the rice.
Wow.
So it has that distinct aroma and taste.
I love how one dish can have so many variations.
I know, right?
It's fascinating to see how these culinary traditions kind of blend and influence each other.
It's one of the best things about exploring food in a place like Bangkok.
Okay, Yaowarat is officially at the top of my list.
Yes.
Any insider tips for navigating this culinary wonderland?
Come hungry.
Okay, I can do that.
And be prepared to walk.
Okay.
The best way to experience it is just to wander
Okay.
through those bustling streets and stopping at whatever catches your eye or your nose.
So be spontaneous.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to try something new,
Exactly.
even if you're not sure what it is.
Yes.
Okay,
Part of the adventure.
I love that.
And keep your eyes open for long queues.
Okay. Why long queues?
Because often the stalls with the longest lines are serving up the most delicious dishes.
That's usually a good sign.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've conquered Terminal 21. We're going to explore the vibrant streets of Yaowarat. What other must-try food experiences should we add to our Bangkok itinerary?
We can't talk about Bangkok
Yeah.
without mentioning its iconic floating markets.
Floating markets. Okay, I've seen pictures. I have to know more. What is it actually like to visit one?
It's like a step back in time.
Okay.
You get a glimpse into a traditional way of life that's been preserved amidst this bustling city.
I love that.
You can hire a long-tail boat
Ooh, a long tailboat.
to navigate the canals. You're surrounded by vendors selling everything.
I get far.
Fresh fruits and vegetables to grilled seafood and, of course, steaming bowls of boat noodles.
Boat noodles. So we can have those iconic dishes right there on the water.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
It's the most authentic way to experience them. Just picture yourself gliding through the canals, the sights and sounds of the market swirling around you.
Okay.
And you've got that steaming bowl of noodles.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Which floating market should we prioritize if we have limited time?
Okay. For a truly authentic, immersive experience, I'd recommend Damno and Sarawak Floating Market.
Dam and Sarawak.
That's
right?
about an hour and a half outside of Bangkok, so
Right.
it's a journey,
Bit of a trek.
but so worth it.
Okay.
You'll see locals going about their daily business, vendors paddling their boats filled with goods, and you'll have a chance to, of course, try a wide range of delicious food.
I've heard Damnel and Sarawak is pretty popular, though. Does that mean it's overrun with tourists?
It can get busy, especially on weekends,
Yeah.
but it's so large and sprawling that you can still find pockets of tranquility
Okay.
and authenticity.
Good.
And even amidst the crowds, the atmosphere is electric,
Okay.
and the food is incredible.
Right. I'm adding it to the itinerary.
Yeah.
Are there any other floating market options if we're short on time or want something a little closer to the city?
Absolutely. If you're looking for something more accessible, Tailing Chan Floating Market.
Okay, Tailing Chan.
It's smaller, less crowded than Damno and Sarawak,
Right.
but it still offers that charming floating market atmosphere and delicious food.
Okay.
Plus, it's right in Bangkok.
Perfect. So a smaller market might be a good way to ease into the experience. So we've got street food, we've got floating markets, anything else we absolutely need to experience on our Bangkok food adventure.
Well, we've covered a lot of savory ground,
We have.
but we can't forget about the sweet treats.
Oh, yes. Bring on the mango sticky rice. I'm ready for a sugar rush.
I am too. Mango sticky rice is a classic for a reason.
It is.
That perfect combination of sweet, sticky rice,
Yeah.
those ripe mango slices,
Okay.
and a generous drizzle of creamy coconut milk.
It's the ultimate Thai dessert.
It is.
The perfect way to end a spicy meal. Where can we find the best mango sticky rice in Bangkok?
Honestly, you can find it almost everywhere.
Okay.
From street food stalls to fancy restaurants.
Right.
But for a truly authentic experience, I'd recommend trying it from a street vendor.
Okay, I'm going to be on the lookout for those street vendors. What other Thai desserts should we add to our list?
Okay, definitely keep an eye out for Khanam Boeng,
Khanam Blanc, all right.
which are crispy crepes filled with either sweet or savory fillings.
Oh, okay.
The sweet versions often have coconut cream, shredded coconut, and a sweet egg yolk topping.
Wow, okay.
And then the savory ones might have shrimp, ground peanuts, or bean sprouts.
They sound amazing. And what about roti sai mai? I've seen pictures. It looks so colorful.
Roti sai mai is another must-try.
Yep.
It's a thin roti pancake
Okay.
filled with colorful cotton candy.
Wow. The combination of textures and flavors, the soft, chewy roti, the sweet, airy cotton candy, it's surprisingly delightful.
It is.
Okay, my sweet tooth is activated. Any tips or tricks we should keep in mind as we navigate the streets and markets of Bangkok?
First and foremost, embrace the street food culture.
But
Don't be afraid to eat from the street vendors.
okay, sometimes it can be a little intimidating, though.
Yeah, but they often offer the most authentic and delicious food.
All right.
And it's a great way to experience local culture.
Okay.
Just be sure to choose stalls that look clean and busy. That's a good sign.
All right, so clean and busy. Got it.
Yeah.
Any other words of wisdom for first-time visitors?
Don't be shy about haggling.
Okay.
Especially at markets, it's part of the culture. Vendors expect it. Just be respectful and have fun with it.
Okay.
And remember, a smile goes a long way. Thai people are incredibly friendly.
Good to know.
And a little bit of Thai goes a long way, too.
I'll be practicing my Sawasdi and Cup Kun.
Yeah.
Any tips for handling the spice levels?
Yes, Thai cuisine is known for its bold flavors, and spice is a key element.
Yeah.
If you're not used to spicy food, start slowly.
Okay.
Ask for your dishes my pet, which means not spicy.
My pet. Okay.
Or nit noi, which means a little spicy. You can always add more chili later.
Okay, I'm all for trying new things, but I don't want to set my mouth on fire on the first day.
Right.
What else should we keep in mind as we embark on this culinary adventure?
Be adventurous.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to try dishes you've never heard of.
Yes.
You might just discover your new favorite food. And remember, food is a great way to connect with the local culture.
It is. It is.
So chat with vendors, ask questions.
Okay.
Just enjoy the experience.
I love that. Okay, we've covered street food, floating markets. We've even ventured into Chinatown. We've touched on the sweet side of Thai cuisine. I feel like there's still so much more to discover. Where do we go from here?
Well, we've explored the heart and soul of Bangkok's street food scene.
We have.
But there's another side to the city's culinary landscape.
Ooh, tell me more.
Let's delve into the world of Thai fine dining.
Fine dining
Yes,
in Bangkok.
where tradition meets innovation and culinary artistry reaches new heights.
Okay, fine dining in Bangkok. Tell me everything.
All right, so we've explored the bustling street food scene,
Navigated the canals of the floating markets.
even delved into the heart of Chinatown.
But now we're talking about a whole other dimension.
Fine dining.
Fine dining in Bangkok.
I have to admit, I never really associated Bangkok with fine dining, but now I'm intrigued. What makes Thai fine dining stand out?
It's all about elevating traditional Thai flavors and ingredients to new heights.
Okay.
These chefs, they're taking age-old recipes, techniques, and reinterpreting them with modern sensibilities,
Okay.
artistic presentation,
Okay.
and a focus on sourcing the highest quality local produce.
So we're not just talking about fancy decor and white tablecloths. This is innovation, pushing the boundaries of Thai cuisine.
Absolutely. These restaurants are challenging perceptions of what Thai food can be
Okay.
while still honoring its rich culinary heritage.
I love that. So where should our listener go to experience this elevated side of Thai cuisine? One restaurant that consistently tops the list is Bolen.
The Wallan.
Okay, they're known for their commitment to sustainability,
Okay.
using organic, locally sourced ingredients whenever possible.
That's fantastic.
Their tasting menus are a culinary journey through Thailand's diverse regions.
Tasting menus. So we're talking multi-course experience. That sounds amazing, but maybe a bit intimidating for someone new to fine dining.
You're right, tasting menus can be a commitment,
Yeah.
time and cost.
Yeah.
But they're a fantastic way to immerse yourself
Okay.
in a chef's culinary vision and experience a range of flavors.
All right. I'm adding Bolen to my list. But for someone who maybe wants that fine dining atmosphere but isn't ready for the full tasting menu experience, any other recommendations?
Then I highly recommend Nam.
No.
It's located in the Metropolitan Hotel,
Right.
consistently ranked among the world's best restaurants.
Wow.
They focus on reinterpreting those classic Thai dishes,
Okay.
modern sensibility, using traditional techniques and ingredients, but presented in a refined, elegant way.
Nom sounds incredible. Okay, so we've got options for a range of budgets, dining styles, but let's be real, part of the fun of traveling is discovering those hidden gems, those places that aren't on every tourist map.
Mm.
Any tips for our listener on how to find those off-the-beaten-path culinary treasures?
Talk to locals.
Okay, good advice.
Ask your hotel staff, your taxi driver, the people you meet at the market.
They'll know.
They will.
They'll have the best recommendations.
They do.
It's all about tapping into that local knowledge.
Yes.
Getting those insider tips.
Absolutely.
It's a great way to connect with people, discover those hidden gems.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to wander. Sometimes the best food experiences are the ones you stumble upon unexpectedly.
I love that.
Walk down those side streets, follow your nose, trust your instincts. Be open to new things.
And sometimes, even if you end up somewhere that's not quite to your taste, it's still part of the adventure.
Absolutely. Those unexpected detours often lead to the best stories.
Okay, before we wrap up, I have to ask, for those of us who aren't quite ready to hop on a plane to Bangkok, are there any ways to experience a taste of Thai cuisine at home?
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Thai food is incredibly popular worldwide. There are fantastic Thai restaurants in most major cities.
Right.
Do your research.
Okay.
Look for places that use fresh, authentic ingredients.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try cooking Thai dishes at home?
That's a great idea. There are so many resources available. Online, cookbooks. Start with some simple dishes like pad thai or green curry.
Okay.
You'll be surprised how easy it is to recreate those delicious flavors.
And who knows, maybe it'll inspire you to book that trip to Bangkok.
Exactly.
Experience the real deal.
Because even if you try to replicate those flavors at home, there's something magical about experiencing Thai food in Thailand.
Okay.
Surrounded by those sights, sounds, the aromas of this incredible city.
Well said. We've covered a lot of ground today. We explored the vibrant street food scene at Terminal 21,
Kinda too.
drifted through floating markets, indulged in sweet treats, even touched on the world of Thai fine dining. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling inspired,
Me too.
ready to book my flight to Bangkok.
I hope this deep dive has given our listener a taste of what awaits them in Bangkok.
Yes,
A city that truly has something for every palate.
it does.
From the adventurous street food explorer to the discerning fine dining enthusiast.
So whether you're a seasoned foodie or just starting to explore the world of Thai cuisine, we encourage you to dive in with an open mind and adventurous spirit.
And an empty stomach.
You'll discover your new favorite dish hidden down a bustling Bangkok street.
Or in an elegant fine dining restaurant.
And as always, we'd love to hear about your culinary adventures.
So if you find yourself in Bangkok,
Let us know what delicious discoveries you make.
until then, happy eating.
Happy eating!